Hey guys, this is Matt.
And Jordan.
Welcome back to Couch Pillow Talk.
The couch pillow talk.
Talk about couch pillows today.
Yeah, I've got a couple of couch pillows
Yep.
in this room, but that's not what we're actually talking about. That's lying.
Dang it.
What we're talking about is a number of things that I've got written on my notepad. I'm going to start with Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Matt, how much Skyrim did you play?
I don't think I finished it, but I played quite a bit.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes,
I've
I did.
played it a fair bit more than you, I think.
Probably.
I played it a lot on PS3, and then when I eventually got like a decent laptop, I pirated it.
Whoa!
But I enjoyed it so much, I ended up buying it on Steam and
Wow.
modding it on there instead. So I didn't just rip them off, okay?
Well done.
I
Well
actually
done.
paid for it in the end. Everybody loves Skyrim more than all the rest of the games, it seems. Although if you go on the internet, there's lots of people that are like, Skyrim sucks, bring back Morrowind. But regardless of that, everyone loves Skyrim.
I didn't even hear about Elder Scrolls before Skyrim.
Neither. Well, no, actually, I heard of it because when I got a PS3, we were like, let's go borrow some video games from the video game store. And one of them was Oblivion, and it sucked.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Oblivion, but Oblivion sucks. Sarah's looking at me right now. It sucks. Oblivion is terrible.
Comment down below if you want to fight Jordan.
Oh, I don't. Maybe I just played it too late. Maybe it was good at the time, but when I played it, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just too like, ugh. But anyway, regardless, everyone enjoyed Skyrim a lot. I know of a friend of mine that is really excited for a remaster, and apparently they're going to announce a remaster at E3.
I feel like it's weird that people announce that they were going to announce things.
It's just rumors, but
Yeah.
the rumors are getting bigger and bigger. So it says, the rumor mill, which has been very right this week, is correct. We're getting an Elder Scrolls V Skyrim remaster. It says German website GamePro has reported it as happening, and NeoGAF sources have also corroborated the remaster, with an insider apparently saying it'll have mods, all DLC, and improved visuals,
Nice.
because they've been able to do mods on console
Yeah.
with Fallout. They doing it with Fallout?
I don't know if they have yet, but they were.
Yeah, I know they want to bring it to both Xbox and PS4
Yeah.
because they're only doing Xbox to begin with, but I haven't seen anything on PS4 for it yet, so I don't know. I know they've started it on Xbox and it's been going okay,
Yeah.
which is interesting. But yeah, they want to bring it with all mods, all DLC and all that sort of stuff. It started a discussion about Elder Scrolls games and all of them being HD'd up, and people want Morrowind. But the problem with that, because everyone thinks that's the best one, apparently. I've not seen anything of Morrowind. I should look it up at some point.
Yeah.
But anyway, the problem with doing that is it was an Xbox original, so they'd have to take the time to rebuild it for new consoles,
Yeah.
which I guess they could do, but to do an HD version would take more effort than just doing what Sony's been doing with the PS2 to PS4 stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess they just consider it too much work because there's too many people they need to do it, and they got other stuff they want to work on. Like,
Fair enough.
I suppose the next Elder Scrolls probably, because imagine that's the next thing in their cycle. Because they just did Fallout 4.
Yeah.
But anyway, would you be keen to play a remaster of Skyrim?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I mainly just play it to faff about.
Yeah, it's fun to just goof around in that game and like see how many people you can kill without getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather just play it on my PC again
Yeah.
and get all the fun mods and stuff going on. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's all good.
I don't have the room on my PS4 for more games,
Yeah.
so I probably won't be getting it. But it's cool that they want to remaster stuff. I wonder if they're gonna do like a Fallout remaster of all the old ones, maybe.
I
But
don't think they need to.
they probably don't need to. I think Fallout 3 is a good place to start with that series. Did you play Fallout 3?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, comment down below if you'd rather have a Skyrim or Morrowind or Oblivion remake, because I think Oblivion would totally be doable. So
Yeah.
if you want it, don't tell us. You can tell us, but we won't be doing it
Yeah.
because we can't.
We know people on the inside, so we'll pass it along.
Anyway, moving on to the next E3 gaming news announcement, because E3 is coming up, so that's why there's all these sick
Yep.
gaming news things. Watch Dogs 2.
Watch Dogs was pretty cool.
Did you actually like Watch Dogs?
I liked it. It didn't captivate me for ages, but I did play it a fair bit.
Yeah. Sorry, I just fingered the bottom of the microphone.
It's alright.
I really loved Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Just the whole concept of it was sick, and then to see it in practice was pretty sick as well. And also, I played online with people, and we just made up so many games, and it was just so much fun. But
You never played online with me.
because you never played online
You did.
on Watch Dogs, really? When?
Well, you could have asked me to play.
I don't know. I remember one time you were like, "Oh, let's all get GTA and play it online together," and then nobody did.
I did.
Not for long.
I was always online.
I think so.
We played online together.
I know, but
Yeah, a few times.
after a while, everyone stopped playing it in our little group that wanted to do heists and stuff. And it was just
That was before
me.
last sim came out.
It was a long time ago. I just remember everyone stopped playing it except for me for a while, so I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, that's besides the point. Watch Dogs 2 is apparently going to be a real thing. Oh, it says it's being revealed tomorrow,
Whoa.
officially. Yeah, there's been all sorts of talk about it because everyone's saying they want a new one, and Ubisoft said they were definitely going to do a new one because the first one did well enough to warrant more, even though it wasn't as good as they wanted it to be. I still don't get that.
Before they even, before it even came out, they announced that they were going to do a second one.
Yeah, they announced that they wanted to franchise it, but I don't even get. The first one was still good.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it though.
Like the only problem I found with it was that they toned down the graphics from what they first showed off. I was like, who cares?
Yeah.
That's not a big deal. And like the game was still fun. The main character was a bit boring, but
I think people found it repetitive.
maybe I don't know. I didn't think it was that repetitive.
Yeah.
The side mission stuff is repetitive, but in most video games it is. So there's not much that can be done about that.
Yeah.
Go play something else that's not repetitive, but good luck finding a game that doesn't have repetitive side missions.
Yeah.
GTA doesn't, I guess. But anyway, so they've been talking about it for a while, and everyone's been saying they want it. And the other day I told you about that YouTuber that revealed that it was going to be a thing. The Rad Brad was his name. I don't know if I told you his name. Basically, he tweeted out a picture of him with Watch Dogs Ray-Bans that had been given to him by Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Like a whole bunch of like marketing Ray-Bans. And the box on it said Watch Dogs 2. And he tweeted that out and he was like, oh, what have I done?
Nice.
I was like, good one, man.
Good dingus.
But yeah, what's the latest? There's an ad that's on screen capped from IGN. And it's gone now, but obviously once it's been screen capped, it's everywhere on the internet now.
Yeah.
And yeah, it says that it's going to be available on the 15th of November.
Oh,
It's
nice.
coming out this year. That's two years after the last one?
I don't know.
Yeah, the last one came out 2014.
Did it? Okay.
Early 2014.
That was before that. Seems like ages ago.
Because PS4 launched late 2013?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah, it was early 2014 because Jake had a PS4 and he borrowed it off Mark around that time. And that would have been around the time it came out because Mark never played it after that.
Yeah.
Mark hated it, so we should get him on and find out why he hated it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm pretty keen. I'll get it.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Even though I just said that I don't have room on my PS4, I'll clear room. I'll play it.
I don't know if I'll get it, but I'll definitely come here and play it.
Well, because this is the perfect... Now they've seen what went wrong, they can improve it.
We'll probably do it on the show.
Yeah. Apparently, it's also going to be shifted from Chicago to San Francisco
Okay.
for the location. I wonder if... will we be keeping the same main character? Nothing here to suggest yes or no, apart from a couple of screenshots of different characters, so maybe not. But I don't know. There's nothing concrete yet, so I guess we'll find out when they announce it.
Maybe because, like, people didn't like the main character. So
He was sort of boring. He was like generic, like gruffly voice guy.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I can agree with people. I was like, yeah, he wasn't very interesting. But, I mean, some of his story was still interesting. Like the whole, I need to find the people that killed my niece. That story got, I guess, it did get sidetracked, that story, a bit. Like a couple of times during the duration of it. But I don't see it as that bad.
Yeah.
I like the sidetrack like of the story because it added more to it instead of just being like, he's finding the people that killed his niece. He found the people that killed his niece. It's like, hey, look, there's other stuff that's complicating it along the way, which is kind of cool.
Like real life.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like in GTA, there's just never really like a specific like point where it goes from here to here. There's always stuff in between that goes all over the place. So I don't know. I feel like it worked. I like how I'm still doing the I don't know when we're talking about Watch Dogs. If everybody doesn't know what that's Onyx the Fortuitous is his name.
Yeah.
The character's name. You should look it up. It's great. I think I was meant to put him in a podcast, like a clip.
Yeah.
And I didn't, but just look it up.
Yeah.
It's great. Anyway, moving on to our next E3 gaming news. It's about Star Wars.
Stores.
Yeah, Star Wars. It's a game where you go and have wars in a convenience store.
I would play that.
I would.
That'd be sick.
Having just said it as a joke, I would play the crap out of that game.
That'd be awesome.
I actually meant, what I'm saying is
Stand for that.
Star Wars.
Oh.
The latest, biggest thing, because it's the new generation of Star Wars now, because they're making all the new movies and stuff. So, of course, they're going to make millions of games.
Of course.
I think EA is like the publisher for all Star Wars games now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just a side note about Star Wars. Did you see the Rogue One? They're reshooting 40% of it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Mm.
I did scroll past a Rogue One story, and I decided not to read it out because we already talked about it.
Yeah.
That's just, yeah, okay. Did we talk about why they're doing the reshoots? Because I know you mentioned that rumours were it was bad,
Yeah.
but they just wanted to reshoot it so it'd fit more with the next one, and not because it was terrible, just because they wanted to
Yeah.
fix some stuff. But I'm keen for that movie.
Yeah. Really good.
Pretty much every movie that comes out has some stuff get have reshoots done. So it's
Yeah.
like it's not a big deal. Even if
The
it's
Room's a classic example.
even if it is 40% of the movie, that's insane. But The Room.
Yep.
How many times did they reshoot that?
Oh,
Because there's a bunch of scenes. Didn't you say there was a scene where they made this expensive set
yeah,
and then tore it
$80,000
down,
set,
and then he made them build it again
Yeah,
to
he's like,
reshoot?
"We'll do it again." But then he wouldn't buy a dude's shoes. But then he paid a dog $100.
Not the dog's owner, the dog
Mm-hmm.
himself. Oh, I love that guy so much. Tom Wazia, if you want to be on the show,
Oh, love it.
I'll be so happy.
Yeah.
Do you remember this is still way off track, but do you remember that gaming show he did with Machinima?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was so weird.
Yeah, it was.
Whatever happened to that movie he was going to be in? Samurai Cop 2, I think it was?
Yeah.
I want to find that and watch
It's still
it.
coming out sometime.
Yeah, we should look that up at some
Keen
point.
for Disaster Artist, James Franco.
Yeah, and his brother for some reason is playing the other character.
Oh, that's weird.
But it's weird because they're brothers, but they're playing characters that aren't brothers. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
whatever. Back on track now. Star Wars.
Yep.
We already talked about they wanted to do like a third-person shooter, Uncharted style game. Well, EA is going to probably reveal another Star Wars game at E3.
Okay.
And I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be. It says here, Uncharted and Legacy of Kain writer is penning the script, and the Dead Space studio Visceral Games is developing it. So this is not the one that we're talking about with the Titanfall developers.
Yeah.
This is another one. I'm willing to bet that's not going to be, what's it called? Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Because that was DICE, and this is not DICE, and I don't think that's Switch developers. And
Yeah.
also, it's too soon for Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
They haven't even finished like DLC and stuff for the first game, which wasn't even complete on release anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, it says one of the producers had a recruitment letter go out, and at the end of it, she wrote, "See you in a few weeks," and obviously E3's in a few weeks, so
Yeah.
they're thinking Star Wars game. It's going to be revealed, and it's going to be something different from all the stuff we've talked about already. I'd be interested.
Yeah, so it kind of depends what it is.
I feel like we're moving into a new stage where we've got so much Star Wars stuff that there's probably going to be crap stuff, but who cares?
Yeah.
Because we can just check it out anyway.
Like, I want them to do something unique that can only be Star Wars.
Yeah, that'd be really sick.
Yeah.
What
And
could they do that would be uniquely Star Wars?
I don't know, like, Force Unleashed was okay.
Force Unleashed was great. What are you talking about? Did you not like it that much?
I finished. It was super quick.
Yeah, I guess. I love that
I think I
game.
finished it in a day, and this was like when it came out. I borrowed it from a video shop. I finished it.
I thought it was a very good game. I never played the second one, but I heard that one was not very good.
Yeah, apparently it's rubbish.
Yeah.
Like, I want something where you can. Okay, I would like something like Infamous, and you can become a Jedi or a Sith Lord.
That would be sick.
That would be.
Oh, that'd be really cool. Because you'd have different like power and skill trees based on like whether you're a Jedi or Sith. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I would not mind that at all.
So anyone listening who's involved, please do that.
Visceral Games, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely keen to see more stuff not Jedi as well, because they do so many Jedi games. And there was that Star Wars 1313 game they're going to make, which is like the underworld of Coruscant and like bounty hunters and like criminal organizations and stuff like that. I was like, I wanted to see that. So when they cancelled it, I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
But that could be coming back as well, because like the head of Lucasfilm was like, we're not going to throw out old stuff, we're going to reuse it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're talking about Star Wars 1313, aren't you?
Yeah. I think we talked about that before a bit.
Yeah, we did actually, yeah. I'm still convinced they're going to use it somewhere. Whether it's going to be this game that's coming with a reveal at E3 or the Titanfall game. I don't know. But either way, I'm excited.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Force Awakens was good as well, so
Yeah, it was.
obviously the people that are working on this stuff are pretty switched on and
Yeah.
not idiots. So, yeah. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Surely they can be better than anything that George Lucas did.
Yeah.
Although I think we agree that Phantom Menace was not as bad as people say it was.
I didn't mind the prequels in general.
I hated Attack of the Clones way more
I
because Anakin was just a whingy prick.
I don't like
Attack of the Clones.
Anakin, like Hayden Christensen as Anakin.
Yeah.
I know someone who's gonna have a go at me for that.
Oh, she's not even listening, so who cares?
No.
We'll tag her.
Yeah. But like, I was at the exact right age where I just wanted like heaps of action and like crazy fights and flips and.
But even going back now
stuff.
and looking at them, they're still pretty good films.
Yeah. And
Attack of the
visually,
Clones is the only one I have major gripes with, and that's just because of Anakin. So.
Yeah.
But did you see that thing? I don't know if we talked about this on the show. There's a theory that Padme never actually loved Anakin. He was just unwittingly using Force powers to influence her, and he never even realized. And I was like, oh my god, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Because at the start of Attack of the Clones, when she first sees him again, he's like a creep.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, what the hell? And sort of like just tries to push him away. But then by the end of it, she's like, oh, I'm so in love with you. I was like, what happened there?
Yeah.
That's what I did to Matt.
That's totally what happened there. In the movie, I mean.
It kind of reminds me of there was that fan theory about how this is about Harry Potter, why the Dudleys hated
Dursleys.
they hated him.
Yes,
Because he's
because...
a Horcrux.
Whoa, spoilers!
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've read that as well, and it makes so much sense because
Yeah.
it says that it like corrupts people around them. And
Jonesy
also another thing as well, because Umbridge, the
yeah,
douchebag teacher from like the 5th book,
punch her in the face.
and she ends up wearing that locket
Yeah.
that's meant to be a Horcrux, and Harry observes when he sees her at the Ministry of Magic to try and steal it from her. It has no effect on her because she's already an awful person, so all it does is just enhance that. I was like, wow, that makes so much sense as well.
Oh, man.
She's got to be the most hated character in that series. Like, not even the main villain is the most hated.
No, everyone loves Voldemort.
Like,
she's just like, oh,
she is pretty
I
bad.
hate teachers like that.
J.K. Rowling did a really good job of writing that character.
Yeah.
Just awful, just terrible character.
And the actress is really good to make us hate her that much.
Oh yeah, that was good casting. I don't know who that actor is, but
She looks like Will Ferrell.
I'm gonna look into it and find out what else she's done because I imagine everyone just hates her and everything because of that.
Yeah.
She was in something, but I forget what it was. I
I
saw
think
it
so.
the other day.
She's definitely in something. what was her name in the movie?
The character's name?
Yeah.
Dolores Umbridge. But I like seeing that stuff about Harry Potter because even now, it's been nearly 10 years since the last book, and people are still finding out like new crap about that series. Like her name, part of it is like Latin for... Oh, what is it? I can't remember what it was now. I read it the other day, but it was Latin for something like terrible or like awful, something like that.
Yeah.
And then her name is like Dolores, and like part of it is awful. And then Umbridge meant something else, and I was like, J.K. Rowling just wrote all this very cleverly.
Yeah.
I think Voldemort even means like fear of death or something like that, and that's like very on point for his character.
Yeah. The actress's name is Imelda Staunton.
Imelda Staunton. Okay.
I like the name Imelda. That's
That's
cool.
an interesting name.
She's in Maleficent, Harry Potter,
Is that about it?
Alice in Wonderland. No, there's heaps of stuff. I'm
Oh,
just
really?
saying things that I actually recognise. It's like a bunch of rando stuff. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. I was confused because she was in multiple Harry Potter movies. I was like, wait, wasn't she in just that one? No, she wasn't.
How many was she in?
2.
Okay. When you said multiple, I was like, what was it, like 5?
What to Do About Nothing, Chicken Run.
Chicken Run.
Yep.
Was she the like the old bitty chicken?
I don't know.
The weird old hen? Oh, I need to look into that.
No. Yeah, she's been in like 91 things,
Nice.
so she's definitely recognisable.
I hear
But
a
it's
Max
mainly
approaching.
British stuff.
Come here, Maxie. You're a part of this now. Come here. Oh, yeah. I like how off track we got from Star Wars.
We do that.
Yeah. How do we get through those points to the now on Harry Potter?
Well, you were talking about fan theories.
Oh yeah. I still don't know how we got from Star Wars to that, but
Because we were talking about Star Wars and you said the fan theory about Anakin forcing Padme to love him.
yeah. Okay. I like to see more in between stuff that we don't get to see. Like there's spaces between Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, and then Attack of the Clones to Revenge of the Sith. Oh, I guess they covered that in like some of the Clone Wars series and stuff, yeah. But also from 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Because I know Rogue One's supposed to be just before 4, but it's like, what else happened in that period of time? I feel like that's what we could explore. I think that's what 13 was going to look at. So, I really do hope they bring that back.
Yeah, that'll be good.
But anyway, as you can tell, Star Wars, we're interested. That's about it.
Yeah.
See you in a couple of weeks when we find out if this is an actual game announcement.
Yeah, and we'll be the first to report on it.
Probably not, because there's an article here that I based it off. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. This is going to be the third or fourth week in a row we've talked about James Bond.
Yeah. Just a side note, we don't have any Marvel news today.
We don't. This is going to be the first time. There was a Marvel story that popped up, but I don't think it was interesting enough. It was just like, oh, Thor and Loki are going to look different in Ragnarok. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So that's not really a big news story. It's just like, oh, character design.
Yeah.
I think there you go. Although now we have mentioned Marvel
Yep.
and discussed it slightly, we've ruined it.
Dang.
One week it'll happen.
1 week.
If you just left it and not mentioned it, we would have gotten through.
Yeah. It's too late now.
Oh well. Anyway,
Edit it out.
the James Bond news story is again about Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Everyone is just so certain that he's going to be James Bond. He is not, it turns out. So just looking at the article here,
He's not going to be James Bond.
he's not as certain as everyone else that he's going to get the role.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're all, well, I'm not, but everyone else is waiting for the inevitable announcement of him being James Bond. He says, "I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't think the announcement is coming, but I am very gratified to hear the enthusiasm. There's not much that I can say that I haven't already said, and your guess is as good as mine, to be honest." The last thing we heard was that he was in extensive talks
Yeah.
with the people to be Bond, and now he's like, I don't know, it's going to happen.
Maybe they were extensively talking, or maybe he's just under contract and not talk about it.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Well, we've already had our words on.
We've already put our 2 cents in on who we want.
Yeah.
Here's another name I've never seen before. Someone wants Dan Stevens to tackle the role. Who the heck is Dan Stevens?
Google time.
Dan Stevens. I've got it right here. Let's have a look at this guy's face.
Oh, it's this guy,
guy.
that we've put on the screen right now so you can see.
He looks like Troy Baker.
Does he?
A little bit.
I don't remember what Troy Baker looks like.
I'll probably find a picture for you
I like that little
later on.
cheeky smile there he's got.
There he doesn't look Troy Baker. He looks like a guy from Rooster Teeth, actually.
Yeah.
Stevens, what has he done? Filmography.
Oh, he's done filmography.
He was in Night at the Museum's Secret of the Tomb
Oh, nice.
as Sir Lancelot. He was in Beauty and the Beast in the next one coming out
Alright.
as the Beast. Television?
Okay.
Has he had, Downton Abbey. That's what everyone's probably seen him in, is Downton Abbey. I don't know. I can't really judge him until and some theatre stuff as well.
Yeah.
I can't really judge him until I see him in something. So, Max, what are you
What
doing?
was I gonna say? Oh, there's this old Beauty and the Beast show starring Ron Perlman, and I really want to watch it. It looks
Perlman.
really weird.
Oh, people are going to think we are obsessed with Ron Perlman.
Yeah, I'd hang out with him.
We would hang out with him. It's just, he's on our Facebook feed because we've liked his page, so we see all his ridiculous stuff, and we're just like,
It's so good.
this guy's awesome. And also, I love Hellboy, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. I've not seen him in Sons of Anarchy, though.
You should watch I Sell the Dead.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
Fair
It's
enough.
a minute.
I imagine you'll show it to me at some point.
Yep.
Alright, anyway. That's about it for James Bond.
Yep.
As always, we only have little tidbits of information about James Bond stuff. It's just trickles. We just get trickles of information over time.
And then we trickle it down to you.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, another gaming thing,
Whoa.
which is... It's funny that this happened around E3,
Yeah.
when this game could have just been announced at E3. This game's now been cancelled. So everybody that played PT and loved it like we did, because it was so good, and was excited about the spiritual version they're making, the spiritual successor or whatever that they're making, called Allison Road, it has been cancelled.
Yeah. Do you know why?
So...
Hopefully it's because, like, what's his name? Hideo was like, hey, we're actually making PT now, so can you guys stop making games?
That would be pretty cool. Basically, on the Twitter, the official Twitter, they just said, "Hi all, sadly, Allison Road had to be cancelled. Statement to come in the next few days. Thanks for all your support and very sad it came to this." Apparently been picked up by Worms publisher Team 17 and had a Kickstarter and everything, so...
And then
I
they
don't know.
cancelled it.
Maybe, maybe there's too similar PT or Silent Hill, and they got forced to cancel it, or maybe I don't know. I can't explain it.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We have no idea what happened. I guess, like I said, statement to follow. So we'll find out what happened with that. It's kind of a shame because PT was really good,
Yeah.
and I would have been excited to see something like PT.
When I read that you wrote Allison Road was cancelled, I thought you were talking about that Jenny Dixon movie, that like horror movie that they're making about the Jenny Dixon ghost.
Oh no, I've got
And
no
I
idea
was
what that
like-
is.
Yeah, I was just like, why has that got anything to do with this? Why are we talking about that? No one cares.
No one cares. Yeah, I've got no idea what that is, so I don't care. But anyway, I guess we'll see what Kojima has in store next, because he's been teasing all sorts of artwork and stuff. In fact, I've got one to show you.
Yeah.
If I didn't already show it to you.
Is that the one you put on your Facebook?
Yes,
Yeah.
you liked it, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's awesome.
Yeah. I might put a picture of it up. Maybe I won't. It's just cool, like, 3D renders of that logo he has,
Yeah.
which looks like it's going to tie into his game, which is supposed to be like a cool shooter game.
Well, if that's what the characters look like, it's going to be a cool shooter game.
Their designs are always so good.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. They're just inspired. But anyway, moving on again to our next news topic. This is just like a news podcast. I realised we just tell the news and then we're like, this is what I think, and that's it.
That's pretty much what we do.
Yeah. The next bit of news is Dishonored 2. Did you play Dishonored 1?
Yes.
What did you think?
I didn't get that far into it because my PC couldn't handle it.
Oh. I was like, what?
Yeah.
How could you?
Oh,
I thought you like played it and then you're like, oh, this sucks.
I didn't like get like far enough to get the really cool stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So I was just like, I don't really care about not getting back to it.
No, it's a very, very good game.
Yeah.
I played the absolute crap
I
out
see
of
some
it.
crazy kills on it.
Ooh, yeah. People are very good at that game.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got a sick clip to show you that I recorded in GTA before as well while you're in the toilet.
Nice.
Matt was in the toilet, everyone.
I went to the toilet.
It's very good.
Yeah.
But regardless of what that has to do with anything. So, Dishonored 2 is coming out this year? I forget, Max. Or next year? I don't know when exactly it's coming out. But it is. And so in the next one you could play as two different characters.
Yeah.
And they'll have two different power sets.
Yeah.
And
Like
it'll
you
be
get
like...
to choose?
I think you can
Or-
switch between them in
Okay.
certain levels, maybe. I don't know. There'll be a way that you can play as different characters, and
Yeah.
they'll have different powers and stuff they can use.
Yeah.
Maybe set for certain missions. I don't know. But either way, they've been having people test it because that's what they do. In case you didn't know, video games, they test them
Oh.
to make sure there's nothing wrong with them, and then even still sometimes there's stuff wrong with them.
Yeah.
But they've been getting people to test it, and they have all these different powers and stuff, and you can combine them in different ways. And apparently, the testers are finding different ways to combine them that the developers hadn't even thought of. Like, so it says here the new character will have abilities like Domino, which lets her link enemies so she can kill them with one blow. Another is Doppelganger, which creates a copy to act as a lure or distraction. And one example he gives is a player using Domino to link a doppelganger to enemies and then killing the doppelganger, and it just kills all the enemies like dominoes. That's crazy. And the guy said, we had no idea this was even possible. We never planned this. It just happened.
So they accidentally put it in.
It's one of those systematic game mechanic interactions that clever creative players can figure out as they start to experiment. Lead designer Dinga Bakaba
First name.
had another example. He said, someone at Arcane came to me a while back with a question saying, should spring raisin wines be triggered by your doppelganger? And usually I don't answer these questions except to say, why do you ask? And he said, I summoned my doppelganger and I tried to put a mine nearby because I wanted to do a trap, but I accidentally put the mine on the doppelganger, and then the doppelganger, when the enemy ran past and came after her, boom, explosion.
Nice.
And yeah, that's pretty sick that they've just got these ways that they haven't even thought of, and
Yeah.
yet it's just happening.
That's easy.
It's kind of like in games like Metal Gear Solid 5 when they have the open world. It's like, just figure stuff out, and people come up with really weird ways to do things.
Yeah.
And like Hitman, people like launch an explosive over the map to kill someone. You're like, how?
It's crazy.
But I think I'll definitely get...
I wish I was good enough like at figuring stuff out like that.
I guess if
Oh,
you
that's
just
fun.
sit down and play the game for long enough, you figure it all out.
That's like people
Imagine.
figuring out how to fly in GTA 5 with bikes and stuff.
Yeah, the glitches and stuff you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good enough to do it.
Yeah.
Even when I look up how to do it, I'm like, nah. I guess, yeah, they just sit down for long enough and tinker around and figure stuff out.
Yeah.
I guess I don't do anything particularly crazy in Hitman, but I've played the first two levels enough that I know pretty much all the routes and stuff you can take to do things.
Yeah. Do you reckon you could like throw a grenade in through a window or something?
I
We
guess.
should try that.
You can throw explosives and stuff. Yeah, I guess.
Straight like up to the balcony. Kill the target from downstairs.
Maybe. I saw a thing the other day in Sapienza. The main target was at the centre, golfing, and there's just a trail of explosives going all the way up behind the player, and he shot one and it blew up that target, and then the chain reaction went all the way behind him, and he watched it go into a building, and then used instinct to see where the target was up on like a balcony, and it just goes boop against the target, and he like lined all the explosives. I was like, how? Like, I know that map pretty well, but I don't know where to find all those damn explosives. There's like a million of them. I was like, how did you find them all and like line them all up? It's
crazy.
insane. I guess he probably had some brought in for him as well, because you can bring in some of your own.
Yeah.
It's just mental stuff. I don't understand it. How long did he have to play for to figure out he could do that?
Yeah.
And like to know the timing, it's just crazy. But anyway, Dishonored 2, there's going to be so much cool stuff we can do.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to buy it and play the crap out of it again.
I'll give it a go.
The first one was really cool because you played as the main guy and you meet another dude that has similar powers to you at one point. He's not as powerful, but he has similar powers. And you can choose to kill him or let him go like you can do with every target. You can not kill them.
Yeah.
And then the DLC, the 2 DLCs had you play as him.
Nice.
And introduce different power sets. I was like, that was really clever.
Yeah.
Those DLCs were so fun as well.
But you couldn't play the DLC if you killed him.
No, because the DLC takes place before some of the events in the game.
Oh,
And then
okay,
I think the first one ends with you facing him, I think.
Okay.
And then the second one has a different story. Maybe. I can't remember now. I think, yeah. You face him in the first one and you can kill him, I think. Oh no, you face someone else in the first one. I don't know anymore.
Either way.
You face him at some point. It may have been at the start of the second one. I don't know.
It's okay.
Whatever.
It's not important.
Someone will Google it and correct me. But yeah, I'm definitely going to play the next one because they've got so many good ideas. And there'll be 2 characters, and then any DLCs they make will probably be sick. So,
Yeah.
what's wrong? You looking at my pillow funny?
Yeah, they've been switched.
You've been switched.
Thanks.
Okay, so our final news topic that I've written down
I'm pregnant.
is about Ghostbusters. How do you feel about Ghostbusters, Matt?
I'm not particularly fussed, I doubt. I'll see it.
Okay. I sort of enjoyed the trailer. I didn't hate it like everyone else did when I first saw it. The only thing I hated about it was that Melissa McCarthy was in it.
Oh,
And I knew Sarah was going to look at me when I said that. I didn't actually hate that she was in it. I was just like, okay, fair enough, she's in it. But everyone's hating on it, like, ridiculously. Like, to a massive extent where it's, like, the most disliked video on YouTube ever.
Yeah.
Although I think they got beaten by Call of Duty Infinite Warfare now. But it was the most disliked. Well, Dan Aykroyd, who was in the first one,
Yeah.
I can't remember his character's name,
Everyone knows Dan Aykroyd.
but it was not to do with the glasses, and it was not Bill Murray, and it wasn't the black guy, so it's the only other person left. Yeah, he's coming out as saying that it's going to have more laughs and more scares than the original.
He's the one that owns Crystal Skull vodka.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So apparently there's been another Ghostbusters trailer that everyone has agreed is much better than the first one.
Yeah.
They're still hating on it. And, yeah, Dan Aykroyd was like, oh, I'm just going to come up and talk about it. And he said, as originator of the original, I saw test screening of the new movie. Apart from brilliant, genuine performances from the cast, both female and male, it has more laughs and scares than the first 2 films, plus Bill Murray is in it.
Oh, heck yeah.
Said, as one of millions of Man fans and race fans, I'm paying to see that and bringing all my friends.
Nice.
It comes out this month. No,
Okay.
are we in June or July?
We're in June.
So, sorry, next month then. Comes out next month. Sorry, I got your hopes up, Matt.
I know how they can solve this problem of everyone hating on them. What they need to do
Is get rid of Melissa McCarthy.
is come on the show and explain everything.
Like I said, I'm not going to judge it until it's come out.
Yeah.
Everyone's freaking out, and it's like, you don't know what the final product's going to be like. Like, everyone looked at the trailers for Batman v Superman, and they're like, this looks like it's going to be sick, and they all hated it when it came out.
Yeah.
So, you can't judge it until you see it. I really hate when people do that as well. Judge it before it comes out. Or, even worse, don't judge it. They read articles and stuff about it and take that opinion, and then they're like, I'm going to judge it based on that. It's like,
Yeah.
did you watch the trailer? It's like, no, but I read a summary of it. It's like,
Yeah.
just watch the trailer.
Yeah.
Or trailers.
This is just
And then even still after the trailers,
Have your own
watch the
thoughts.
damn thing and then decide.
yeah.
Like, I just don't get it. Like, going into Batman v Superman, the people we were with were, like, looking up some reviews. They're like, the critics are, ripping on it, but the, like, audience scores are pretty good. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't I don't care. I'm just going to watch it and see if I like it. And I did. So
It's a good movie.
I feel like a lot of times going into movies, it's all about your mindset when you go into it. If you read heaps of negative stuff, you're going to be like, I don't like this. So
Yeah.
just don't do it. Just watch the movie and then you can read reviews and stuff and be like, oh, that review mentioned something I didn't even notice, but I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, I probably will see it. Maybe not in the movies. Maybe I'll wait till it comes out, like
Yeah.
on Foxtel or
Probably
like
alright,
like Foxtel Box Office or like on the free movie channels, and then I'll watch it.
yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to judge it now. I'm going to wait until it comes out. Just like I'm going to wait till Justice League comes out to judge it. Which, by the way, I saw an article with the weirdest title. It was like, the Justice League movie is called ... Justice League. I was like, cool.
Wow.
I'm like, why is that news? It's just like, we have confirmed that the movie will indeed be called Justice League. Hey, dogs,
What a surprise.
how about you stop it? Anyway, that's about it
Right.
for our podcast.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Hope you got something out of this. If you have any questions or arguments, post them below. Don't be a douche about it, but if you got anything you want to bring up, just mention it, and we'll talk to you about it.
Like, favorite, comment, share. All those tasty things.
All the good stuff.
We'll catch you on the flip side.
Yep, flip it onto the other side. Hey, boy.
Hey, boy.